Good afternoon and welcome to this coverage of the Under-21s Summer Cup Final and Italian Derby coming up for you this afternoon. The Clarence Zebras taking on Launceston City. Should be an entertaining battle. Sunny skies here at Windsor Park for this fixture. New competition, the 21s Summer Cup this year. Looking forward to seeing what both these sides are capable of. Stars of the future on display here this afternoon. Followed, of course, later on by South Hobart and Devonport in the NPL Tasmania Summer Cup Final. North v South has been the order of the day, or rather it will be for the first time, split into groups, South and North in the preliminary stages, and now they'll play off here in the final. And looking forward to seeing these players and what they can produce. I'm unfamiliar with the majority of them, but always keen to see what the next generation have got up their sleeve. Certainly seen clubs in recent years really invest in youth academies, academy models, training up these youngsters. They all recognise how important that is for building a culture, building a football club and winning trophies at this level. Always a good way to start and help build that right throughout your club. So undoubtedly both will be eager. Try and claim some silverware here this afternoon. Take a brief break and be back in just a moment with the Summer Cup Final. It's Zebras and Launceston City. So underway here in the Summer Cup Final. It's going to be Launceston City looking to get on the attack early on here. Opening for Tito Brown, he wins corner for his side. Go through teams for you in just a moment. They're just filtering through to me now. Launceston City with an early corner, swung in, near stick, dealt with fairly comfortably. Clarence look to spring a counter-attack. Switching ball. Launceston City dealing with the early threat there. So I've got the starting squads for you. Apologies on the delay of that one. Clarence Zebras, Kane Hatcher, William Blizzard, Nicholas Wright, Samuel Jones, Harrison Cox, Finlay Palmer, Ethan Medhurst, Adair Al Nasser, Patrick Kenner, Ashton Hadfield, Brad Jones, Andres Miranda, Charlie Bentley, Samuel Bosco, and Aidan Featherstone. Launceston City with Noah Curtis, Shane Egan, Tito Brown, Will Sabura, Joe McShane, Mana Yongtung, Diesel Murfitt, Alexander Vogler, Alec Harris, Lucas Powell, William Crawford, Arpan Rye, and Robert Stone. So battle in the middle of the park at the moment. Around the back there. Curtis, the captain of this Launceston City side. Broken up there by Blizzard. Strong forward. Bentley. Sweating on that and forcing the turnover. Dangerous stuff. Almost able to profit was Murphy. Sliding challenge there for a free kick in the way of Clarence. Kick bent in, but easily dealt with there at the back by the City defence. Now charging forwards is Tito Brown once more. Dealt with by William Blizzard. In a battle, edge of the area, easily repelled though by the Clarence defence. Prominent early in this one is Tito Brown. He gets on the ball once more. He's in the outlet for every attack for City. Rolls it into the box. Stone was there, but taking it away to Jones, and in the end he'll see how to play. Longwood headed right back. And it's in. No clear-cut chances early. Shane Egan, experienced players out there today. City outfit. Strokes that one across for Wright. Dancing on the ball here. Bosco for company. Leans on him a little. Wright actually knocks it back. Had some support from Youngton. And City will take the throw in. Time at the back and then launching it long as Blizzard. Back into the middle. Zebra's looking for an attack here through Bentley. Charging up is Kenner down the right. Just traps it in time, has two for company. Fighting on here is Kenner. Just running out of real estate in the end. For Bentley. Deeper Featherston cross together that one. On to Yaunton. Defence is firmly on top here at the moment. Zach Buchanan Deals with it at the back for City. Shut down there. Tito Brown once more. Clarence is still on the attack here. Brad Jones trying to find some room, but the door slamming shut there. City defenders back. Samuel Bosco now steers it into the area. Harper repelling that one away. Corner ball for the Zebras. Flicked on near post. They're really looming as much of a threat to Noah Curtis's net there. Stone with some NPL Tasmania experience. Net here for the Zebras. Blown there. Dropped off short for Finley Palmer. Charlie Bentley, he has his pocket pick though, and now charging back the other way, Zach Buchanan sliding it through for Stone. Stone just couldn't quite complete the move there and find his target. Broken up by the Zebras. Sweeps it out the back. A long diagonal. Two inroads here, and they do so. It's a promising run. It's across the face. Just off target in the end. Alexander Vogelaar causing some problems for the Zebras' defence. It was a fine run down the right. Some real power there. Couldn't find the far corner of the net. Not far away. First real opening in this under-21s Summer Cup final. Into touch by Buchanan once more. Condition here at Windsor Park. This season you would expect as much. Losing the ball there was Bentley. Now Yaunton. Back it goes to Curtis. Stone in the middle. Things happening for his side, but nothing doing there. It's broken up on the far wing. Burford presenting up there, trying to make something happen for his side. Zebras trying to get going down the left, but stooping to deal with that was Harper. Launched into the box for Luca Kenner. Blasted well away once more. Rolls it back to Wayne Featherstone. Sends it wide. Only Joe McShane there for City, but he can't quite control it inside the confines, and the Zebras will take it right back. Driven forwards there. Cleared once again by Buchanan. Nye goes down a little easily, but the referee has the free kick. So approaching a quarter of an hour played here at Windsor Park. Ogala closest to an opening goal for Launceston City. Flash and effort past the far post. Side of that not being created as Jones looks to press up and win it back, but City keep a hold of it. Joe Brown's been busy early on. One taken away from Murfitt. Pushing off the ball, referee allows it. Hatcher tearing out after that one, but it'll be firing there, Robert Stone. Firing it over the top. Quite keep his shot down, so second shot off the day for City. On target, both early openings going the way of side from Launceston. Palmer. Scrap. Eventually it falls out the back and headed backwards by McShane. Curtis able to collect there. Into the middle, Vogler. Took wide for Yaunton. He sends it down the right. Kane Hatcher back for the Zebras. Retreats to Featherstone, who turns it back to Hatcher. Play their way out nicely to the Reds, although then they've coughed it up a little too easily. Brown pounces on it. Brown, great save. And then the rebound poked wide by Rye. What a glorious opportunity. Oh, it really should be 1-0 the way of Launceston City. Up around Rye, unable to poke home Featherstone's rebound. A big chance goes to waste there for Lonnie City. To Featherstone for the initial stop, but I think a sigh of relief after that one. Could and should be 1-0 to City. This one's headed forwards. Down by Rye. They could really make it hurt here. If Hadfield could get something going at the other end for the Zebras, he skips into the box, squares it up. All cleared away, plenty of bodies back for City. Blasted well out of there. Stone dueling with Jones. Jones comes out on top. Palmer. Pass is intercepted. Now charging forwards once more is a Robert Stone. Bit of a fresh area there from Blizzard, but numbers favoured the Reds. This one will be nodded back to Curtis. Swung in the direction of Tito Brown once more. It's been a frequent outlet thus far for Launceston City. Casted the role of target man as Hadfield sees this one out of play. Lofted forwards. Jane Egan will see that one back to Curtis. City defence looking fairly comfortable in these early exchanges. Slightly undercooked pass out there. causes some trouble. Just to keep hold of the ball. Here's Yaunton. Looking forward, well done though by Kane Hatcher to win it back. Back to Aiden Featherstone. Swings this one away, but neither side looking overly assured in possession so far. Finals nerves, perhaps. Force the turnover here. Vogler fighting with Murfitt. Returned it back to Murfitt once more. Surrounded. Eventually the fourth red shirt one out. Just leading them a merry dance there for a moment. Diesel Murfitt, but eventually a weight of numbers. Sees the Clarence Zebras defence dealing with the situation. Just about kept in by Bosco. Throw for his side. Back by Medhurst. Already up there for City. Steered onto the head of Buchanan. Murfitt. Brown. Driving inside. Swings the pass just there behind Rye. Gonna win it back, McShane. Scrapping away with Adfield. Does well, McShane. To Vogler. Showing his dribbling skills here, Alex Vogler. Lively early on here, Alex Vogler. Snapper and Rye. Stone. To Yaunton. The numbers back in defence. The Clarence Zebras once more. They deal with it. So far as Harper. Now can they get something going on the counter? It'll be broken up. Shane just his footing. Held by Samuel Jones. Shane scrapping away again. It's been a scrappy opening. Here is Vogler, but taken away from him and into touch. Murfitt. Target man, rolling it back to Yaunton. Shadowing him, Luca Kenner. Cannon. Strong going together there. Jones and Murfitt. Harper. This cross is blocked. Taken away by Hatcher, but eventually ran into all of Launceston City. Tito Brown take his man on and a goal kick only. Nicely done there by the Zebras defence. we're having first scheduled drinks break here, halfway through the half. Brief stop at the halfway mark of this first stanza of the 2023 Summer Cup Under 21s final. Clarence Zebras, Launceston City. 0-0 the score. Launceston City have probably been the more threatening of the two sides. They've had the two chances so far. Nothing to show for it. Like it might not be filled scoring opportunities, so who can seize that moment? It does fall to them.
20 minutes.
And make themselves the hero here today. First off, two finals at Windsor Park. This one will be followed by the NPL Summer Cup final in Devonport and South Hobart. It's the only game. Devonport on an absolute tear in the group stage. It's northern opposition. It's more of a battle to work their way through. See if, once again, it is the Strikers as the team to beat. Tasmanian football, it's been very much the story of recent seasons, but looks like we're set to go once more here. The under 21s. Under 21s, but the NPL itself a pretty young league as it is, so 16, 17-year-olds out here today. Very young sides duking it out for their first chance of silverware for the season. Bit sloppy there. Free kick played down the line, unable to be kept in by Ashton Adfield, and just ceding possession a little easily back to City there. Down the line, bounces over. Tumbling Clarence defender. Hatcher puts a foot in. Vogler. Combine. His teammate. This is nice. Big chance here for Tino Brown. Featherstone with a huge stop again. Aiden Featherstone coming up clutch. Tito Brown will probably feel he should have scored again though. One-on-one chance. It was a sharp piece of keeping, but maybe half a metre either side of the keeper. And that would be 1-0. Opportunities beginning to mount here for Launceston City. To be taking one sooner rather than later. Now it's this opening at 26 minutes. You'd say they probably should be in the lead. So we've got substitutions rather than we've got interchange rather than full-on substitutions in this one. Nicholas Wright strides on, so see plenty of players coming on and off throughout both halves. Doesn't mean the day done for the two who just went off. A long throw, threatened to cause a bit of chaos, was allowed to bounce a couple of times, but eventually claimed by the keeper, who goes to quick release. One back well though by McShane. McShane holds on it nicely, squares it up, dangerous looking ball. Yawnton, the skip into space, just got the ball caught between his feet and allowed the Zebras defence to shut it down. Ambitious effort from Egan. Never really going to threaten Aiden Featherstone that far out. Releases to Al-Nassar. Again, City will take it back. Long throw down the line. Murphy quite control that one inside the line. Skipper Samuel Jones opting to leave the throw in for Bosco. Quite combined with his teammate there. So they're trying to do the Zebras, it's just not quite coming off for them so far this afternoon. A long throw, led away by Blizzard. Turning free of trouble is Rye. Players miss it, falls out the back. And Hatcher just lofts one over the top and says, go chase that, Medhurst. Trying to get in behind Harper. Quite keep it in as he tried to clear and find Buchanan simultaneously. Throw in going the way of the Zebras. An advanced spot. They haven't had a lot of the ball in the final third so far. Something going, they won't on this occasion. Brown with a bit of a shoulder barge there. And then cops a little bit afterwards. So just threatens to boil over a little bit. If it comes in and plays peacemaker, gets his teammate out of that. Blizzard and Tito Brown there. Foul from Brown, which is Blizzard reacted to. Going to be sent in by Finley Palmer. Swung to the back post. Nicely claimed by Curtis. Assured pair of hands on the City keeper. Rye being forced backwards, but he turns away sharply. And the set came in, didn't foul, won the ball back. Strong foot in from Harper. And Bosco trying to stop Brown. And comes away with it. Support comes on the serve from behind. Everyone puts their hand up. And Launceston City throw. Into the area, almost fell to the feet of Murphy. Thrashed away. Down by Harper. Ahead of Bosco. Right. And a charge through by Buchanan. Brown. Buchanan's continued his run. But just slightly heavy with the touch and able to see it into touch safely again. Here's Featherstone. The sharp stops from him. The only reason you get to have a goal in this one. Long from Featherstone. Headed forwards though. Dispute back into the bullseye. Well, Agricultural swings at it. Still in dispute here. Shane scrapping with Adfield. Adfield will claim the throw. Hatcher and Stone. Deflection in the middle for Rye. Sliding in was Yorton. Now Wright. Chips it over the top. Curtis, slight fumble, but situation under control. Shows the situation well as this one's nodded back down to the lively Tito Brown. Stone. Shane trying to spring Wogala. Was shut down by Bosco. Interchange continues. City now making a couple of switches. Bastard forwards. Through was Buchanan. High volleys it out of midair. Not the tidiest ball match you'll see at the moment. Good contest. It's a scrap. It's a good cup final in many respects. Who's going to stand up and seize the moment and give their side the advantage here? 33 minutes on in the first half here at Windsor Park. Rice looking to combine down the serve, but one back by City. Spread that one out wide, looking for the run of Spura. Just unable to track it down in time. Launched down the line. Don't know if that came back into play or not. It did, so it's going to be City to take the throw. Two teams just grinding it out here at the moment. City have certainly looked the more likely. On the attack once more here. And only a goal kick. Stone tried to make some inroads down the right. Just couldn't quite. Blizzard pressured, forced a turnover back to Stone. Stone takes the shot on, that was blocked away. The defence will thump it clear. Nicely done there from Robert Stone, showing some good skills, a lunging tackle. And he had a foul blown. Jones there, another Clarence Zebras. Doing the defensive work. Zach Buchanan over the dead ball for City. 25 minutes gone. He swings this one in deep, far too deep. Flies over everybody's heads. And out for a goal kick. Like that delivery again, Buchanan. What his tidiest work there. Harrison Cox coming on for Ethan Medhurst. Changes keep on rolling here in the first half at Windsor Park. Chipped into the middle, flicked on by Wright. He was struggling to get anything of much going in the attack this afternoon. His defence have firmly shackled them. Can they punish them at the other end with a heavy touch like that? Stone they won't. Stone with the quick release, and they try and work it down the left, back inside for Wright, but he has his pocket picked one up back though right now. Sliding a dangerous ball through just on the ground. Well done, Curtis. Was off his line. The offside flag had been raised anyhow. Harrison Cox nearly made his first touch a decisive one. Robert Stone drops it back for Yaunton. Sandwich there. Sapura. Egan looking to just shield this one out of play. It does so with Cox draped all over him. Either side from the goal before half-time here. Up for Brown. Brown sliding it through, but broken up nicely. Samuel Bosco trying to get something going back the other way, but a poor ball and Egan will clean up. Just chips one down the line. Dangerous ball for Tito Brown. Samuel Bosco for company. Brown the most likely out of anyone on the pitch to make something happen here this afternoon. One back, dangerous position here. Yaunton turning back onto the right. Chips it up, looking for Brown, but Featherstone alert. He's out to clasp it. We take 0-0 at half-time. The Clarence Zebras really created much themselves. City have had a couple of good goal-scoring chances they've squandered. Marty Yaunton. Played off him by Bosco. Long again, easily broken up by Egan. Into the middle for Rye. Rye just holds up, waits for some support. Comes from Buchanan. Back to Yaunton. Buchanan's continued his run. The clearance was straight into him. One Blizzard. In Zebras. Away without conceding. In on the back foot, but 0-0 the score. Absolutely anyone's game is this final. Chipped by Featherstone. Down. Right. Nicely done there by Jones, sliding it through, almost sliding in Harrison Cox, but well defended once more. Stone couldn't get past Samuel Jones. Egan. Now McShane. Out of Jones. Fences continue to hold firm. Continues. Ball around the far side. Sapura. Powell. The referee blows his whistle and he'll the decision the way of the Zebras. Samuel Jones striding across to take. Imagine you're looking to launch something to the city penalty area. Julie does. Nothing threatening though. Curtis able to climb on top of that. Slip down the line once again for Brown. Resume his battle with Bosco. He's doing for pace around the outside. Squares it up. Dangerous looking ball. Well defended again though. The danger hasn't fully passed though. Stone looks it back for Buchanan. Slide through the defence, gets it back. Buchanan still going. Jones gets a foot in. Buchanan winning it back before finally the area is cleared. Sort of a game, plenty of scraps around the box, but leading it to a goal yet. Headed away by Blizzard. Turning away is Palmer. Spreads it wide, too wide. So he will take the throw in as we head into the final minute of regulation time here in the first half. Italian derby of the under-21 Summer Cup final. So you've had a few opportunities, unable to take them. As such, we're all square as we get the half-time break. Stone is lively at times, certainly capable of breaking through the Zebras' defence, who actually done pretty well in repelling what's been thrown at them. Let's go. Alness there, couldn't quite find him. Harper scored out of play by Alness there. Eager as ever, flings himself back into the fray. Still going. Well, then things get a little testy between he and William Harper. A love lost between those two there. Jones across to deal with Wright. Stone was there too. Jones did well enough for the Zebras. Clip short. Down by Brown. And the Zebras find something. The dying embers of the first half. Slid through Curtis again off his line. Bounces on that. Might be just about. She rode for the first 45 here. It was a drinks break, but outside of that, a heap of stoppages. Turning with it, Stone, but turned into a bit of trouble too. In dispute. Charging through, McShane did well. Tito Brown. Flag was raised. Still we play on as it's nodded back into the bullseye, seized upon by Rye. Turns back onto the right, sliding it through Yaunton. Again repelled by Blizzard. Back into the box, trying to find Sapura. Featherstone awkwardly deals with it. Eventually deal with it, he does. Sits on top of it. Should just about ensure a scoreless first half here at Windsor Park. As first half is brought to a conclusion. Not a lot of scoring opportunities for either side. The opportunities that did arrive fell for Launceston City. Unable to take one, however. Hayden Featherstone with a couple of lovely saves in the Clarence Zebras net. That's why we're all tied up 0-0 at half-time in the Summer Cup Under-21s final. Intriguing game here. City having the better of it, but if they don't take their opportunities, Zebras hanging about, defending doggedly, showing they are up for the fight. An interesting second 45 headed your way. We'll be back with that in around about 15 minutes time. From Windsor Park, half-time. Launceston City 0, Clarence Zebras 0.
Good. I'm not getting in your way too much?
No.
Nah? Cool. That's all right then. We don't want my fat head on there.
Actually, on the edge is fine.
Come on, boys, come on!
Back for the second half here at Windsor Park. Half-time break was 0-0 in this Italian derby for the Summer Cup under-21s. Final between these two sides. Deadlock could not be broken inside the first half. Launceston City certainly shaded the opportunities. We'll see if that maintains into the second 45 or whether the Zebras will make them pay for missing their opportunities. We're ready to go here. There's slightly dimmer skies overhead than what we started with. Being a little bit darker here, but it's going to be City quickly win back possession here and launch a diagonal. See if anyone can get on the end of that one, and up and under from William Blizzard. Target man. Perfect. Took back and speculative effort there from Yorton. So Featherston will gather that one up. Had a good first half. The Clarence Zebras netminder had to be sharp on a couple of occasions to keep out City. Just hopes this one flicked on out the back to the experienced Egan. He rolls it across to McShane. Lee Palmer trying to switch things up to Haidir Al-Nassar. Samuel Bosco. Interesting battle between he and Tito Brown in that first half. Themselves in a number of one-on-one situations. Brown trying to get the better of Bosco. Seen it to touch. Chances certainly didn't flow in that opening 45 minutes. Actually scrappy half of football. See if that changes here in the second half. A corner coming up for City. He certainly did, I'd say, the bulk of the attacking in the first half. Not the complete domination or onslaught by any means, but the chances that were created did come their way as that one swung in over a couple of heads and spills out the back post. Big Diesel Murphy, a likely target from these set pieces. Just went underneath that one, but certainly not the height you'd be looking to target him. Will this one fall for Jones? There's too much carry on it. Spills out the back to Curtis. Buchanan. Johnson. Back to Curtis. Side of the boot a little there, headed on by McShane. That's Vogelaar. Jones going in. He's strong frame, trying to shield the ball away, but gives away the foul in the process. Egan thought about taking it quickly. And he does send it down the line to Vogelaar. He looks to get the better of Bosco and crosses in. Deflection to the box. Danger hasn't passed, but it was a poor ball trying to get it back to Yorton. And the Zebras get something on the counter-attack here. Egan leads Medhurst back to the ball. Shane went looking for Murphy. Jones won it back, but see eventually get it and play their way out from the back. Nice with a little risk, but they do it nicely. Stone. It's influential in that first half. Slides it across for Rye. Rye with a little bit of room to manoeuvre. He slides one out wide for Vogler. Vogler can get the better of his fullback. In the end, there'll be a goal kick only. It's done pretty well for the Zebras today. They've been under almost constant pressure. Done by Vogler. Fancy little flick there from Brown, trying to spring Murphy. In the Zebras' defence. Looks solid to deal with it. Murphy. Honestly out of play. Featherstone chips it out for Jones. Battle here near touchline. Right. Still going. Kane Hatcher is there and sprinting out to deal with it was Featherstone. The crowd in attendance there. Lovely facilities, Windsor Park. And in, controlled. Yaunton. Vogler. Moscow. Get it away decisively though. Here once again is Tito Brown, charged down by Kane Hatcher. Industrious as ever for the Zebras. Murphy. Jones. Samuel Bosco. Just couldn't get him behind McShane. Ian Egan. Movable at times this afternoon. Vogler. In for Tito Brown. Murphy lays it back. Shane for Murphy. Swings out the back. The siege at the moment here. Zebras defence, but they've defended it well and they work it. It's Palmer in the middle. Launched forward, but rather aimlessly, nobody there. He's going to be able to gather. Egan. Driving it long. Nice skills from Robert Stone. Again cleared away. Kenner. Harper. Let's this one roll into touch. Just the threat of rain about here at the moment. Roy puts their hand up, looks at the ref and says, "You deal with it." The referee says Clarence's ball. Want to play tight to the touchlines here this afternoon. Clarence looking to break through for the first time. Dangerous ball over the top. Arriving is Bosco. Bosco chips it back. They've got numbers everywhere, and they bundle it home. Patrick Kenner has opened the scoring. First opportunity. First goal for the Clarence Zebras. Well, they were up against it in the first 45. City will feel they should have led. They didn't take their chances. They've left the door ajar, and the Zebras have come out, and they've got the goal early in the second half here. It wasn't the prettiest. It was a bit of a scrap. They broke decisively with numbers, had plenty of bodies in the box. Those bodies helped bundle it over the line. 1-0 Clarence Zebras. Patrick Kenner, the scorer. And as it stands, the match winner. Still plenty of time left for that to change, however. Jones. It's Jones. So, how will that goal change the dynamics of this game? What a great throw in there. Fortunately, it was so average you'll get another crack at it because it never came back inside. Jones has been good for Clarence. And that ball back now deflects into the middle. Tito Brown spreads it out wide, trying to spring Stone. Nicely dealt with. Bosco out across there. Back into the mix-up. Taken away from Vogler. Shane driving up, trying to get involved. Swings it to the back post, headed down and headed in. It's a near immediate response. Big Diesel Murphy. He's a towering presence, and he nods that one home to square this game up at 1 apiece. What a response from Launceston City. Down for all of a minute and a half. They duly march it up the other end of the park. Joe McShane swings it in. And Big Diesel Murphy was there. And there was no defending him in that situation. 1-1. And this game has come to life. The Under-21s Summer Cup final. For reasonably dull first half, in truth. Has really started to come alive. Here's Stone. Showing his foot skills there. Dropped it off for Rye. Buchanan. Palmer just whacks it away. Long throw down the line for Murphy. Taken away from him. Scrap in midfield here. Kenner. Taken away from him though by Apron Wright. And Murphy. Deflects into the path of Jones. Wright trying to take it away from him. Zebras looking to pounce on a turnover and spring the counter-attack once more. Lizard steers it away from Murphy, but at the cost of a corner. Crossed in, all the way by Blizzard. Jornsen, he was fouled there. Maybe a free kick. A pretty dangerous position. In fact, that's occurred inside the box, so a penalty coming up here for Launceston City against the joyous celebrations. A big opportunity for Marnie Yaunton now to give Launceston City the lead. Clarence Zebras 5 minutes ago had just taken the lead. Must have been enjoying life. In the blink of an eye, City can turn this one around and claim the lead for themselves. It's Marnie Yaunton from the spot against Aidan Featherstone. And Yaunton sends the keeper the wrong way and puts City ahead in the Summer Cup final, 2-1. It's been a fantastic response from the Northerners. Clarence, taking the lead from their first real opportunity, has jolted City into life. And within 5 minutes, they've raised the lead and claimed one for their own. Yaunton from the penalty spot. It's City 2, Clarence Zebras 1. So half an hour now for the Clarence Zebras, who suddenly find themselves chasing this game. Moments ago, the coaching staff would have been probably considering the dilemma. Do we sit in now and just try and protect this lead? What's the approach from here on out? Well, now they've got to chase the game. What a response from Launceston City. Good mental strength, because they had been on top, and to find themselves trailing 1-0. A tough pill to swallow, but they have responded in the best way possible. Featherstone charging off his line here to take it away from Brown. And Brad Jones now makes something happen at the other end. Tries to get in behind McShane. His cross safely into the hands of Curtis. Right. Stone. William Blizzard steers it away. Big swing for not a whole lot of contact there as it deflects into the path of Jones. Rye trying to shrug off the attentions of Brad Jones. Now Yaunton. Nice springing Brown, away from him by Hatcher. Kenner. Jones. Blasted clear by Blizzard. That'll be a foul. Fairly easy one for the referee to award, right under his nose, and a slice of cheese as well for up run right. First dose of dairy being issued by referee this afternoon. Jones conjures something here for the Zebras. Well headed back down. Great play from Jones to square that one back, but lead to anything. And now perhaps a chance for Vogelar back the other way. Stone. It's on the ball. Just to shrug at the attentions of his marker. Just played it back to Buchanan. Rye. Stone. Squares it up. Tito Brown. Back into his left, and that allowed the defender in. Curtis confident off his line. It's Harper. Turned it over, but one back here through Yaunton. Spinning on the ball, Buchanan. Opts to just recycle it out the back to Curtis. Here's McShane, been really impressive today. It's the curse the commentator strikes. But has the assist on that Diesel Murphy goal. Good work down the right-hand side. McShane, he got as far forward as we've seen him all day. Set the goal. There's charge through the middle here. Stone was broken up. Full ball back into the middle straight to the opposition. It'll be pounced on by Marnie Jornsen. His penalty has his side ahead. Alex Vogelaar. I reckon that's the last off him, and it'll be Zebra's ball. Shane. Egan. Deflects down. Pouncing is Murphets. Featherstone palms it away. And from the angle, Tito Brown can't bend it back. Big Diesel Murphy threatened once more. Aidan Featherstone, who's had a good afternoon in the Clarence Zebras goals. A couple of nice stops in that first half. He's been by far the busier of the two goalkeepers this afternoon. Here is the towering presence of Diesel Murphy. Now charging through is Robert Stone. Thought about the shot. Had the ball caught between his feet. Dancing through now Rye. Eventually the Clarence defence able to clear. Buchanan. Just running out of room on the far touchline. It'll be Clever's ball. Long. Held away once more. Murphy to Rye. To Jornsen. Vogelaar. Having a run. The defence here. Playing for the free kick a little there was Bosco. And we'll get the ball back. He's just unable to direct his effort there was Vogelaar. City really starting to turn the screws here now. For a third goal that might just kill the contest off. Since the confidence has really lifted since those goals. 24 minutes plus stoppage time away. I'm claiming some silverware here. Here's Jornsen. Impressive. Spreads it wide for Zach Buchanan. Clarence do well to win it back, and the goal scorer Kenner trying to spring something back the other way, but it's Nicholas Wright, and then plenty of Launceston City shirts back in defence. It really seemed like it was going to lead to a chance. That one's well won back by Al Nasser. Can he get in down the right here? He does. Can't quite direct his cross and steered away. City defence comfortable there. Brown running at Blizzard, driving inside, and then clipped from behind, and that'll be a slice of cheese. Going the way of Samuel Bosco. Rye standing over the dead ball, takes a deflection, Featherstone pounced and parried into the post. Driving into the post was Buchanan from the angle. Probably should have done better. Featherstone, it was a reasonable stop, but parried it back into a dangerous position. Rebound, not swept home. Rye in the first half, opportunity Similar situation, a parried save back in. Able to convert. This time the woodwork denying Zach Buchanan. Another corner though here for City. Crossed in, looking for the danger man in Diesel Murfitt. I don't think they've got anyone who can really go with Diesel Murfitt in the air. He's a towering figure out there. No shock they've looked to him in every set piece they've had. Drop short for Hatcher. A little over 20 minutes now for Clarence. And the Clarence Zebras spark a late fight back here. Will it be Launceston City's day? They've looked the better side through what we've seen so far. Just got to finish the job now as the referee just lets them play. Scrapping away from the ground was Bosco. Back once more, Egan. Shane. Trying to get through Jones. In the middle it goes, and Kenner plays the 1-2 with Medhurst. And Launceston City fairly comfortable in shutting that down, however. Moscow. Turning with it, Kenner. Scored the goal. He'll send the cross in. Curtis jumps on that at the near stick. They haven't had the ball down their end in the final third a whole lot, Clarence Zebras, but when they have looked dangerous. Harper. Large part. City have been in control here this afternoon, though. It's rather against the run of play. The way they've responded to it. Delighted the coaching staff. Fantastic response to going a goal down. Scoring twice within 5 minutes. To make it a lead of your own. Now it's Clarence who need to find something in these final 20 minutes. He really created the one chance for the match, so need to push some extra bodies forward, take a risk. Try something a little different. Going to the interchange bench again here. Change, not substitutions, the order of the day here. So if Clarence were to find themselves an equaliser, extra time and penalties if required. Diagonal from Egan. Straight down to Murfitt with the defensive header. He rolls it across with Vogelaar. The fancy feet once more. Being forced backwards on this occasion. Treats to Egan. And waits for options to present, then rolls it in for Yaunton. Yaunton driving into the defence now. Trying to find a way through. Cleared away by Blizzard. There's a lot of room for Yaunton. Try and slide his way in there. Trapped by Brown. Right. Vogelaar. Some nodded forwards, but no one making the run there. Nicely done there by McShane. Murfitt for Wright. Copped a little clip after he got rid of it. Thought there'd be any rush from this point on Launceston City. Chance they can to eat some seconds off the clock as looks like a few changes being swung by the Clarence Zebras as they try and find this late equaliser. American football style. It's an old team in and out there. They got 5 coming on and 5 coming off there. We'll see if the change up can lead to a late goal. Mass subbing has occurred. Mass interchange rather. It's just tuning in. Interchange rather than substitutions for the Summer Cup. Nicely done by Rye, but Clarence defence did nicely. Medhurst calling for a handball, nothing doing. And we'll get a free kick on this occasion, however. Murphy, look, raised boot. Looks like the Zebras are going to use the stoppage as an opportunity for the team talk here. 15 minutes remaining for them to try and find a late equaliser. See if we get any change in approach from them. There's Nicholas Wright treatment for that knock. Have to just flick a switch. They've not created a lot here this afternoon, Zebras. And as they showed with their goal, the blink of an eye, it can all change. That's right. Helped off there by his goalkeeper, would suggest his afternoon might be done. Having just made the big 5-man switch, looks like they're going to have to make another one here, Clarence. So ready to resume. One last hurrah here for the Clarence Zebras. And the Stripey Horses pull out a late goal here. Or will it be Launceston City claiming the silverware? Dicey header back towards Curtis. Might be pounced upon Ez and put wide of the mark. Ethan Medhurst. I'm not sure if the foul, I think a foul had been blown on the keeper anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. Probably glad the whistle did go there. Medhurst put the effort wide. Maybe that's going to be the approach here for the Zebras here. Bit of a route one. Stick it on the keeper's head. Try and find a leveller here late on. Late tackle there. We'll see Tito Brown going into the book. Lunging challenge there on Hatcher. So Launceston City with another slice of chase. Hatcher over the dead ball. Extra time in figure, maybe 15 minutes left for them here. Hatcher chips it up. Top of the D. Again, the header back to Curtis. That one's slightly more accommodating for City's number one. whacks this one long over the head though of Murphy. Brown out into space. Thrown into the box, headed away by Blizzard. Get away from big Lighthouse Murphy up there for them. See, quite happy for the Sting to go out of this one. Disjointed. Slow affair late on. Battling away again with Murphy. The Zebras now will try and spring something back the other way. Charge down once more though. Just struggled to keep a hold of the ball this afternoon, the Zebras. Nicely done there by Stone. Now Yaunton spreads it wide, looking for Vogler. Actually, they'll work their way through. Palmer launching it long. Good ball for Harrison Cox. Cox chipping it back in and then volleyed home by Haidir Al-Nassar, and the Clarence Zebras have drawn level. End to end from the Zebras. A clinical counter-attack, and Haidir Al-Nassar was on the end of it. Well, they haven't created a lot, but when they've needed to, they have been lethal. And they have taken their chance once more. Some nice work from Cox. Swung it into the middle, and there was Al-Nassar with a nicely timed volley. And we're all level again with 10 minutes to play. I reckon they've created 2 chances this entire match, the Clarence Zebras. They've taken them both. City back on terms. Well, credit to the resilience and fight of this Zebras team. Dug in and they found the equaliser. Found the opening goal against the run. Now needing one, they've dug deep and found another. And anyone's game this now with 10 to play. The prospect of extra time and penalties. 10 minutes each way, not 15 if we do get to that. Is there going to be a late sting in regulation though? Murphy. And Loon does the match winner. Now, it's anyone's contest. Egan away. Now wide for Robert Stone. Stone. Going back the other way, just showed too much of it to the defence though. Vogler solidly on Cox. Now it looks like it's going to be Silverstone City bringing in some changes. Harris, Sapura and Crawford, 3 coming on. Stone, all the players replaced. Presumably two others have left the field at other points, as you're allowed to these days. So the Zebras back on terms and now hungry perhaps for even more. Could they take the win here? Harrison Cox flashes one wide of the post and suddenly the Clarence Zebras bringing to life late on. City have just seemed in control for such long periods of the afternoon here. This is anybody's game now. Hatch up. All of a sudden, it's anyone's game as that one deflected and gathered. And City, perhaps. 10 men of City here find something. City down to 10 men when Rye got that yellow card. Must have been his second before. Now barely holding on. Get it down. Pumped away once more. Into dispute. I thought he put side ahead Jornsen. Thought he might have scored the match winner with his penalty. Egan at the back, very much. Extra time and penalties for opposition here now. Shane down the line, dangerous for Murphy. Sorry for some audio issues there. We're back here now and ready for the final couple of minutes. 2-2, the 10 men of Launceston City. You must have thought they had this one won. Only for a late equaliser, Hadir Al Nassar. This one's rolled forward. Crawford. Hustled off there by Cox. Another strong challenge. Jornsen, he goes into the book. Similar area of the field to where Rye was booked earlier. I think it must have been his protesting going in the second one. Anyway, it's why City are down to 10 hours. Try and find a late winner here. Crawford worked off it by Jones. Jones to Adfield. Adfield sliding it through, whacked out of there though. Buchanan. Hayder Al Nassar. Jeremy side level now as a corner. Could the Zebras steal this one late on? With delivery like that, they won't. He might get a second crack at it though. Does. This is a little better. Floats it to the back post. Floated a little too far onto the roof of the net. So Egan. Shane. Egan back to Curtis. Harper. Well, up until that moment, had been reasonably composed coming out from the defence. And really changed, and Ryan's dismissal certainly looming as the catalyst for that. Certainly City looking to spring a late one here. Certainly they've had to do a lot of defending, but Shane driving them forwards once more. Back, smashed away by Bosco. Just misjudging that one was Harper. Egan put it straight to an opposition player. Support up. Egan. Good ball from Egan. Sprung Vogelaar. Vogelaar into the box. Crosses. Featherstone repelling at his near stick. Just for a moment, it looks like City are going to swoop on it late. So eventually, the set piece will be taken. Lengthy stoppage here. So Bosco, some treatment. Be 10 minutes each way of extra time before penalties. Sure, why not 15, but 10 each way. I've been reliably informed. Corner in. And there be a dramatic late winner here. Buchanan. Trying to get the better of three. It was well won by Samuel Jones. And now the Zebras will try and pounce back the other direction. Can they produce the late victory? They've probably got a minute or so. There's been bulk of this extra time period, no play. So you'd imagine it'll probably run up. It's 5 or 6 minutes. Certainly could do. Bosco into the box. Dangerous here. Adfield. Bosco. Crossed in. Find anyone though. Yaunton there for City. Yaunton, the bullseye. Rorting through the middle, gets the better of two. Can he pick a pass now? He can't. Shut down by Samuel Bosco. And now carries forwards for the Clarence Zebras. His pass also broken up. McShane, danger not pass though. Slid it through the feet. Kenner! What a save, Curtis! Bosco on the follow-up. Still dangerous. Cleared again. Atfield couldn't get his shot away and it just stayed out. Wow. Late drama. The Zebras almost snatching it late. Here's Vogala. Put that straight into Jones's melon. In the middle, a foul there on Al Nasser. Advantage paid. Back to Jones. Bosco. And the 10-men see out the 90 minutes. So what a dramatic regulation time that was. We head to extra time, then penalties if needed. 2-2 the score at the end of full time. It was 0-0 at half time. A fairly drab first half in truth. Well, boy, did this game come to life. Clarence completely against the run of play, taking the lead. Patrick Kenner put them ahead, but it wasn't for long. Ceston City sparked a response as goals from Murford and Yaunton had them 2-1 ahead not 5 minutes later. That was just past the hour mark. And Apper and Wright, apologies, missed it at the time, didn't realise till a couple of minutes later he got a yellow card and then talked his way into another yellow card. He was sent from the ground, which left City with just 10 men. Clarence, well, they were able to get themselves back on terms. Fantastic goal. Hadir Al Nasser with a great volley. Made it 2-2. Suddenly, with an extra man, they were doing quite a bit of the running in the final few minutes, which bodes well for extra time. The City showed they've still got plenty of threat themselves. Should be an interesting little period. 10 minutes each way, then penalties if required. Back in a couple of moments' time with that period of extra time for you. Right, we are ready for extra time here in the Under-21 Summer Cup final. Clarence Zebras, Launceston City locked at 2 apiece after 90 minutes of regulation. who will make themselves the hero here. City still thought they had this one in their pocket, but credit to the Zebras, they've fought hard, they've taken their opportunities. Now with an extra man as we head into extra time, must surely be relishing their chances. Johnson's pass broken up. Scored from the spot to give his side a 2-1 lead. And wins a free kick. Zach Buchanan. Way through. Featherstone will just launch this one. The shoulder of his striker. The path of Bentley rolled it back through for Medhurst. Sends it in the Jones direction. Put it down. Taken away by Yaunton. Down the line, but Kane Hatcher steers it back to Featherstone. Nicely done by McShane. Well to win it back and try to drive in behind of Jones. Still going McShane. Still going McShane. And doesn't win a corner for his side. Much to his frustration. Chipped by Featherstone into the middle, put on by Medhurst, away by Egan. Logala, brought it down nicely. Crawford, his cross charge down. Yaunton. Shane stepping in, but Barrett's able to clear the danger. Over the top towards Egan. Cannon. Taken away from him. Well won back by Yaunton. He has been impressive today. The City. Harris. Not quite so impressive. And never threatening Aiden Featherstone there. Getting in there was Miranda. Blizzard. Holds it forward, but it's again broken up by Mana Yaunton. Goes down and wins the free kick as well. Cannon and Yaunton standing over the dead ball a long way from goal here. Prohibit the shot. Yaunton curls it. straight into the breadbasket of Featherstone. Halfway through this first period of additional time, just the 10 minutes each way, not 15. Got it down, Cannon. Prospect of penalties looms. But we remain locked here at 2-2. Crashed away from Harris. Cannon goes again. Interchange will have to happen first. Buchanan actually releases back in towards Vogelaar. Volley clear. Oh, not dealt with, and that might invite some danger here at the back. Can't quite combine. Just out ahead of Bentley. Jones as City look to strike back in the other direction through Zach Buchanan, charging into the box. Buchanan chips it up. Featherstone at the second attempt grabs it, just parried it up, gathered it comfortably enough as this game just starting to open up a little bit. Some side bodies out there into a few pockets of space. Harper. Buchanan starting to see plenty of it, slides it in, looking for Tito Brown. Taken away from him, behind for a corner. 10 men of City. The attack. Corner swung in deep. Ahead of Brown. Sapura. Shadowed by Medhurst. Defence. Sturdy once more. Featherstone launching. Looking for Adfield, who the free kick there, conceded by Harper. Jones wants to take it quickly. Shifts it in. Put it back down. Dangerous moment this. Defence clears it. Jones and Yorton playing it out. Tick towards the end of this first period of additional time. Murford. So a minute left in this first period of extra time. So we're trying to make something happen. Plenty of numbers there for Clarence though. Shane off the shoulder and charges through the middle. He's fouled in the process. That might be a slice of cheese coming up for Ashton Adfield, and it will be. Professional foul there as Shane slid past him. Launched from range there, but plays floating over the top. No threat there to the Zebras goal, and looks like we're going to end this first period of additional time locked at 2 once more, which leaves us 10 minutes away. Prospect of additional time. Quick turnover. Change of ends here. Can anyone claim this late on? Stone coming on for Harper. The City. Some nice skills, Robert Stone here this afternoon. He looked like someone capable of breaking through the defence. And he come on late and provide that moment of magic for the 10 men of City. It's chipped over the top. Shane, excellent today. Hustling through the middle, shielding that ball once more. Just had his pocket picked though. Kenner dispossessing him, did nicely. Well defended by Zach Buchanan. Yaunton, Murphy. Sends it Tito Brown direction. A little quiet as the game's worn on. Very lively in that first half, Tito Brown. Sliding challenge there from Medhurst. Mogala told he can't steal his extra metres, sent back. Murphy. Mogala once more. Hadfield. Shut down by Sapura. Movement on the interchange. Once again shuffling the decks here. Match up. So across to Palmer. Jones. Bosco. Charge down there by Murphy. Despite having 10, you can see the urgency from City there. They're not content just to play for penalties. Despite being a man down. Looks like we are headed that way. Juggling it. Looking nicely, and now perhaps a chance for Palmer. Get the purchase you would have liked on that. Well wide. Curtis's goals. Egan. Shut down by Bosco. Yaunton. Trying to dissect the defence once more. Found Brown. Brown's pass just in behind Buchanan. Egan wraps his boot around it. Doesn't deal with that well though. Bosco. One back by McShane. Pass broken up. One deflects in the air. Hatcher out after. Nods it away. Stone keep this one in. Under pressure. Chipped forwards. Find Murphy. Steered away by the defence once again. Cannon. Then in behind Murphy. Bosco with some sparing efforts in defence. Medhurst. Just played it in behind. Balnasser. On the line they go once more. Is there a late twist to come, or are we headed to the penalty spot? Cox looked inside but turned it over in the process. Bosco, sliding effort there from Murphy, but at least so far as Jones. Thumped away once again by Buchanan. It's pretty scrappy stuff for the time being. The longer it goes on, the closer we tick to a penalty shootout to determine the Summer Cup. Long ball into the area. Well clasp by Curtis. Ogala. Looking to Spring Brown, but again, Zebra's defence expertly dealing with that. Ogala trying to turn. Get past Samuel Jones, standing his ground. Egan took it quickly, a little too quickly for the referee's liking. To take that one again, which probably be all right with. It's a best contact regardless, but takes it short this time. Says have a run, Vogala. That's what he does, but again, Osco solid. Lamb just knock it past him and run by him. Tito Brown in the box. He goes down. Referee says get up. Still a scrap. Still Yaunton. He's almost making something happen from incredible angle. The Zebras' defence holds firm. They just survive a stern examination. Featherstone's been fantastic today, and he might have an opportunity to really make himself the hero in a couple of moments here. Unless the Clarence Zebras can snatch this one late. Trying to get in behind Zal Nasir. And able to get in behind the fullback. Quickly taken by Curtis. It can't be too long before penalty shootout now as Egan drives it forwards. Murphy. Hatcher away. Bosco. That's repelled once more. Yep. The deck here, but just losing control of it. Will that spring an opportunity for City? Murphy launches the diagonal to try and spring Stone. Some tired legs out there now. Stone will have a run at the defence. Put it off for Yaunton. Get it back to Stone. Shot was blocked. Wasn't a whole lot of power on it regardless. As Harrison Cox takes it away. The Zebras try and get them on the counter-attack. A chance perhaps for Al Nasir. Just across the face. Wasn't too far off. As Noah Curtis's attempts to get it moving quickly, all undone by return throw to him. So, too far away from a penalty shootout now. One pinballs around the middle. Shane. Wide once more to Vogler. He chips it in the Tito Brown direction. Blizzard came across to clear the danger. kill the ball though. And a foul has been blown against Brown. And that will stifle the attack. And Featherstone taking his time over this. Fascinating cup final. No separating the two sides. 10 men of City. Well, there could be a late drama here. Perhaps a chance for the Zebras as it fell dangerously, fortuitously in the end. All on his City. Yaunton. Murphy rolls it back to Vogelaar. He's charged down though by Kenner and then fouled from behind by Vogelaar. He'll also receive a slice of cheese and go into the book. Provide a late opportunity here for the Clarence Zebras. Could they snatch it away late? The final minute of extra time. Samuel Jones standing over it. Does he fancy taking the shot on himself, or feel he's a bit far out and instead try and find a teammate in the mix-up? This could be the last meaningful action of the match here. He stands up. He bends it to the back post. It was always floating wide. To penalties we go. It will take a penalty shootout to determine the under-21 Summer Cup victors. 20 minutes of additional time doing nothing to change the conclusion we'd reached after 90. Clarence, who took the lead, only to see it evaporate. And City leading 2-1. Then able to claw back and make it 2-all against the 10 men following Apra and Rye's dismissal. And it will go to penalties to determine the first piece of silverware on offer for the year. Aidan Featherstone had a pretty good game in net for Clarence Zebras. He'll be feeling confident. Always an element of lottery about penalties though. No denying that. See who can hold their nerve from the spot and get the job done here. Cracking battle afternoon this cup final. After 90 minutes plus 10 minutes each way of additional time. Two sides unable to be separated here in the Italian derby for the cup final. Someone's about to make themselves the hero, someone the villain. A tough physical game. We've still got some strength left in the legs to produce the goods. Looks like the end's been chosen. Noah Curtis and Aidan Featherstone are the goalies for this shootout. And either make themselves the match winner. Hurst looks like he'll be first to go. Clarence Zebras take the first one. Generally considered an advantage. Medhurst v Curtis. First kick of the penalty shootout. Summer Cup Final 2023. It all comes down to this. Who can hold their nerve? Medhurst first up. And he puts it away beautifully into the roof of the net. Gives Curtis no opportunity. It was a confidently struck spot kick. And Clarence Zebras take a 1-0 lead. As Mana Yaunton will take the first one for City. He's already scored once from the penalty spot today. Earning spot kick just after the hour mark. That time had given City a 2-1 lead. He's looking to get them back on terms in the shootout here. Yaunton v Featherstone. And once again, Yaunton ice cold from the spot. That was supremely confident. No doubts whatsoever there. He stepped up and swept it home with aplomb. 1-1. It's the captain, Samuel Jones, now strides out to take the next one, the Clarence Zebras. Jones v Noah Curtis. And it's not quite kept out by Curtis. He got a massive piece of it, but he couldn't keep it out. It spins back over the line. That has got to be agonising for the keeper. He got an enormous piece of that one. And somehow it's spun back in. And it's 2-1 to the Zebras. And a little bit fortuitous there, Samuel Jones. As a Robert Stone is the next man up. Try and draw his side level once more. Stone coolly sends the keeper the wrong direction and squares it up at 2. So it's 2 from 2 as we go to the third round. Andres Miranda, the next man up. Miranda v Curtis, 2-2. 3-2, and gets it through the keeper. Who again had a play on it. Dive there, couldn't quite get it out. Miranda gets the job done. Once again, it's a Launceston City player heading to the spot, needing to score to peg them back. 3-2 the lead. Zach Buchanan strides to the spot. Pressure amplified furthermore by each successful kick here. It's Buchanan. He too converts. No trouble whatsoever. Picks out the corner and makes it 3-3. Neither side blinking thus far. There's Kane Hatcher. Experienced player strides up. They'll take the next one for the Zebras. 3-3 after 3 rounds. Nobody, as of yet, has blinked. It's Hatcher. It's kept out by Curtis. Noah Curtis gets across and keeps out Hatcher's spot kick. It was a pretty savable height for the keeper. He denies them, and it's advantage City in the penalty shootout. It's the experienced Shane Egan. The outraged players in this squad today will step up. Can he hammer home the advantage here and put City ahead in the shootout for the first time? He steps up and puts it over the keeper. It's a beautifully struck penalty. It's 4-3 City. And it's advantage to Launceston as we head to what could be the final round of spot kicks. Idea Al Nassar must score to keep his side alive. He's already scored once this afternoon, a nicely taken volley to square it up at 2-2. 10 minutes to play. Can he do the job from the penalty spot? A free hit this one for Noah Curtis. On the set, must score. And he can't, he's denied by a great save from Curtis. And Launceston City win the Under-21 Summer Cup final in a dramatic penalty shootout. Curtis the hero. It was a dramatic game full of twists and turns. They trailed, they came back and led. Then they went down to 10 men. Then they conceded a late equaliser. But they get it done in penalties. A dramatic way to seal the trophy. It's Launceston City who claim the first trophy on offer in season 2023. The Under-21s Summer Cup final, won via a penalty shootout. Exciting game. And in the end, it is the Northerners who emerge victorious. You can see what it means to them. We'll get the trophy presented to them shortly. It's been a very enjoyable cup final. Bit of a slow to start game. The first half wasn't exactly filled with action, but from there it really picked up. And City deserved winners. A thrilling conclusion to this competition. Good to have the Summer Cup back. Good to see the Stars of tomorrow on display there. Two very young teams for the most part. They acquitted themselves well. City, I think on balance of play, deserved the victory. They created more chances throughout the 90. Full credit to Clarence though. They fought their socks off. They battled hard, hung in there, and nearly stole it away late. But denied in the shootout. And Noah Curtis is the hero. That's all from me, Andrew Cooling. Hope you've enjoyed the call of the action. Coming up next is the NPL Summer Cup final. I'll leave you the presentation here. Coming up, Devonport v South Hobart. But from the 21s, it's Launceston City who are victorious as they win a penalty shootout. 4-3 over the Clarence Zebras after a 2-all draw in regulation. For me, it's bye for now.
Okay, I'll do it.
We'll just jump straight into a quick presentation for our NPL 21s prior to the kickoff of our next game. We will be pushing the start back by a few minutes, obviously, of the next game. So if both teams could come this way. Alrighty, we'll get this underway nice and quickly so our NPL boys can get started. So firstly, congratulations to both teams. Obviously this is the first final our 21s have had. It's been a great show of the young youth players coming through our NPL club. Firstly, I'd just like to congratulate current Zebras for making the final. And congratulations to Lonnie City as well for the win today. I'm going to introduce Greg Calver, who is our General Manager of Operations at Football Tag. He will be doing all the glory bits today and handing out the trophies and medallions. So firstly, just a congratulations to our 4 match officials. Goalkeeper and captain for Launceston City, Noah Curtis, who represented the
First of all, I just want to thank Clarence. It's not easy having a chopper from the final, and he did a great job of placing the car and was having a word there. But thanks to the team, thanks to Alex, coach, well done boys, and thanks for everyone coming out today. Thank you.
What I'll do is I'll get you to name your teams, come over and get their medal from Gregor.
Go Taylor.
Presenting our trophy to our first 21 silverware for the year to Launceston.